Have you ever thought about what it actually means when a country joins NATO? Because it sounds simple, but it changes everything. NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, is a military alliance built on one powerful rule. If one member is attacked, every member responds. That means an attack on one country is treated like an attack on all, and that one promise has shaped global politics for decades. Now let's break it down. When a country joins NATO, the biggest advantage is security. It's like stepping under a massive military shield, made up of some of the strongest armies in the world. For smaller countries especially, this is huge. It means a potential enemy has to think twice, or even 10 times, before acting. Because they wouldn't just be fighting one nation. They'd be facing an entire alliance. That is called deterrence. And it's one of NATO's strongest powers. But here's the catch. Protection is never free. Because once you're in NATO, you're not fully independent anymore. If another member country goes to war, you may be required to help. Even if it's not your conflict. Even if it's far away. Even if your people disagree. That's the first big trade-off. Security versus independence. Now let's talk about money. NATO members are expected to invest heavily in defense. Around 2% of GDP is the guideline. That can mean billions every year. Money that could otherwise go into healthcare, housing, schools, or public services. So leaders face a difficult question. Do we invest in social life or military strength? And there's more. Because joining NATO also changes global relationships. It strengthens ties with Western allies like the US and Europe. But it can also increase tension with rival powers like Russia or China. Some countries see NATO as protection. Others see it as pressure, or even a threat. So membership doesn't just change defense policy. It changes geopolitics. But here's what most people miss. NATO isn't just about war. It's also about intelligence sharing, advanced technology, joint training, and global coordination. Members gain access to information and military systems that non-members simply don't have. It's like joining one of the most powerful security networks in the world. But every network has rules, and NATO's rules are strict. Once you join, you are part of collective decisions. You don't fully control your foreign policy anymore. So now the real question is NATO a shield that protects peace, or a system that pulls countries into conflicts they never chose? There's no simple answer, because for some countries, NATO means survival. For others, it means restriction. And for everyone, it shapes the future. So what would you choose? Maximum protection with shared responsibility, or full independence with no guarantees? Comment your answer below, and follow for more deep global breakdowns that most people never hear.